we're back, guys. Welcome to Good Energy. This will be a special preview and prediction video covering the Wimbledon draw. Enjoy. But first, a flashback to the year 2000. Venus Williams was champ and she defended her title in 2001. Serena would become champ in 2002 and back that up again in 2003. Sharapova in 4, Serena Williams in 2005. Similar story, the Williams sisters duel dominated the 2000s when it comes to Wimbledon. 07 and 08, Venus came back again. Unbelievable. 09 and 10, Serena champ again. Look, Kvitova, that's when she started to shine, and hopefully she does well this year. 2011, Kvitova. Serena champ again in 012. Kvitova would come back in 14, and Bartoli, look, she had a great run there in 2013. 15, Serena came back again. 16, she was champ again. And Garbiñe Muguruza, the Spaniard, came back in 17. Kerber in 18. Yes, Angelique Sinakova and Krejcikova, they got their run there. Simona in 19. There was no Wimbledon in 20. And of course, Ash Barty, Sue Lee, and Mertens last year, guys. Let's get into this preview and prediction video, and we're going to first start things off with Iga. Iga Swiatek's first round matchup is going to be against Jana Fett, and Fett's been pretty hot. She's won 7 of her last 10. She's got a pretty good grass record as well, 20 and 13 on grass, 8 and 3 this year on grass. Iga Swiatek doesn't have the greatest grass career. I mean, she's only 7 and 5. She's yet to take grass so far this year. So I'm predicting Iga Swiatek's not going to win Wimbledon. I do not think so. She's on the huge win streak, 35. This will officially help her pass Venus Williams with 36 wins, being the most since the year 2000. I do think Iga will get there, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. I think she's going to be definitely a little rusty. Fett, again, she's won 7 of her last 10. Fett's best win has come against Caroline Dohide, playing a lot of lower level competition, but she's come through qualifiers. I do like Iga Swiatek to win this in 2 tight sets, but I think she'll win probably maybe 6-3, 6-4. So I like Iga to win and the under. The next matchup here features Danka Kovacic, and she's going to be taking on Kartal. And both of these ladies have won 7 of their last 10. Kovacic has not looked good on grass, and she's not the best grass player. She's 3 and 10 on grass. She is a much better hard and clay court player, and she's a 2-1 favorite in this matchup. This is not a match I would touch. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you one lock that you can bank on. Watch this video in its entirety for that one lock. And this match is not it. Kovacic has the potential to be upset here in the first round. She's a 2-1 favorite. I would take this match to go over. Kartal's in good shape, and she's playing someone that's not good on grass. I would lean with Kovacic to get the win, but I would much rather take the over with someone being a lot more fit than Kovacic. This next matchup, again, 2 ladies that are not good on grass. Claire Liu is only 11 and 9 on grass, 1 and 2 this season, and she's taking on Diaz, who's 0 and 2 on grass this season and 3 and 4 in her career on grass. Diaz has won 5 of her last 10. Claire Liu has won 6 of her last 10. Liu is a pretty sizable favorite, and the reality here is this is a match I think she will win. She's played the tougher competition. I like how she took Maria to 3 sets. She was a favorite against Maria, but Maria's a lot tougher competition. So I would take Liu to win this match. I'm pretty comfortable Liu will get the win against Diaz. And again, guys, if you have listened so far, please hit the like button. Stay tuned for the one official lock of this first round that you can bank on. Look, this next matchup here is we have 2 experienced ladies, Elisa Cornet and Yulia Putintseva. Remember, guys, Putintseva was born in Russia. I thought she was Russian, but I know she was born in Russia, but maybe she was just born there. But the reality here is Putintseva, not a good grass player. She's 27. Elisa Cornet is 27-35 on grass. Putintseva is 12-19 on grass. And this is a matchup here where Elisa Cornet is the favorite, but she hasn't looked healthy. I don't think she has really been healthy. She's been wrapped up lately. And I would like Putintseva to upset. I mean, the head-to-head is 3-love for Elisa Cornet, but I think Putintseva, this is the time to beat her, and they haven't played in over 5 years. Putintseva, her mixing in a lot of her variety and drop shots, as long as she's not making a lot of unforced errors like she normally can do, I like Putintseva to actually upset Elisa Cornet here. I think her drop shots, if she makes Elisa Cornet run, Elisa's not going to win this match. So I would take Putintseva on the upset. And I mean, in terms of their form, Elisa Cornet, she's won 5 of her last 10. Putintseva's won 6 of her last 10. And they're playing the best on tour. So I think this matchup should probably be closer to a pick'em. I would take Yulia Putintseva for the upset. Can Elisa Cornet win this match? Of course she can. But I think Putintseva, she plays a lot of drop shots. And Elisa Cornet, she's wrapped up. I don't think she's going to be able to hang with the volatility and the pace that Putintseva is going to switch up. If Putintseva is making mistakes, she's going to lose. But I think her variety will help get her the win. So I would take Putintseva on the upset. This next matchup, look, this first round draw is brutal. Now we know that the Russian players are not in this tournament. Even the Belarus players like Sabalenka and Victoria Azarenka, they're not in here. And we all know Belarus has been fighting for their freedom from Russia. Look, this tournament is a mess. I'll be honest with you. No Osaka. Look, I don't know what they're doing. The Belarus players should be allowed to play. Like, this is ridiculous. But look, guys, let's continue this preview and prediction video. First round Wimbledon. Jill Teichmann and Isla Tomljanovic. These two ladies, I never played each other. And Isla, she's 32-26 on grass. Jill Teichmann, a losing record on grass, 1-6. Jill Teichmann is, look, she's 1-6. She just started playing grass in 2019. So you can clearly see, I mean, with her Spanish speaking, just being in Europe and Spain, she's a clay player. She plays her best tennis on clay. Well, Isla Tomljanovic, look, she's stringing together some wins here, and Isla's won, believe it or not, she's won 6 of her last 10. She's faced some pretty stiff competition. Teichmann as well has won 6 of her last 10. These ladies, they play the best on tour, but I really don't like Isla Tomljanovic being a 2-1 favorite here. It's just not. Isla's just not the type of person that you back the 2-1 against a top 30 player. And the reality here is, even though Teichmann does not play well on grass, she's getting 3.5 free games. I would take the free games. Look, will Isla win? She's got a good chance to win. I mean, she plays the better tennis on grass, but 2-1 favorite, I would never lay that against Jill Teichmann. I would take, they've never played each other, so it's not like she knows her style and she can anticipate what she's going to do. Jill is the more athletic player, and if she's been practicing, look, I'll take Jill on the spread. Take Jill 3.5, buy it up to 4.5. That's the official prediction there. If I had to pick a winner, I would take the underdog. I can't lay 2-1 with Isla playing someone that's more, that serves better than her, makes less mistakes than her, and is in most cases has a stronger forehand, is left-handed. She's going to be uncomfortable. Isla is a match she should win, but the reality is I'm not laying 2-1 on Isla on anyone at all. So I would take Jill Teichmann on the spread, and if I had to pick a winner, I would go Jill Teichmann. As we move on, again, you're going to see a lot of names in here. There's a lot of players that are not in this Grand Slam, so you're going to see a lot of players that would not normally be here. Roos would, though. However, let's take a look at Catherine Harrison and Roos. And again, two ladies, they both split their last 10 matches. They won 5 of their last 10. Harrison, look, she has no experience on grass. This is her first season playing grass. She's 3-1. And Roos, again, better clay player, much better hard player. Roos is 16-25 on grass. Her experience on clay is she has over 300 wins on clay, over 130 wins on hard. This is grass. Not really a match that, to be honest with you, it's not a match I would watch. but if I had to pick someone, I would take Catherine Harrison. I would take the underdog. Look, she's playing. Look, she's almost a 2-to-1 underdog. She's playing in her first slam, and the reality here is you're going to get a lot of players that are going to do the unexpected and have the possibility to make history. You know, it always happens at these slams. You get these players that come out of the blue, that come through qualifier. Harrison's on a 3-match win streak. Look, I'd take the dog or pass. Next up, two ladies that have played each other recently, Golubic and Petrovic. Golubic won the recent meeting in Doha this year, 6-4, 6-4 straight sets. They also played a couple years ago at the Billie Jean Cup, where Golubic also won that in straight sets, but that went over. Andrea Petrovic, we want to see her do her dance, right? Let's see her do her dance. Look, she's got a chance she will be doing it. Petrovic is 29-31 on grass. She does have a losing record. But Golubic, she's 27-23, not much better on grass. In terms of form, Petrovic, she's lost her last 2 matches, but it's been against tough competition. Kataskina and Sasnovich. Before that, she did beat Muguruza. That was a big win for her there. She's won 5 of her last 10, and Golubic as well has won 5 of her last 10, but she's on a 3-match losing streak. Look, this is a match where I would probably take Petrovic to win, finally get her first win over Golubic. I would take Petrovic, or I wouldn't touch it at all. Next matchup, Barbara Krejcikova versus Marina Zaveska. And these two ladies, they've never played head-to-head. I think the matchmakers are doing a really good job of pitting up players that have never played before, so we can finally get some history. But Zaveska, not a good grass player. Losing record 0-2 this year. She's 9-16 on grass. Barbara Krejcikova, not a good grass player, much better hard and clay player. She's 0-1 this year, 4-6. Her only loss coming up, Marta Kosku, a few days ago in a match that was postponed. I felt she could have won if it wasn't postponed, but both ladies on a losing streak. Zaveska's on a 4-match losing streak, and Krejcikova, her losing streak dates back a few tournaments, going back to Doha against Ostapenko. But this is a match I would take Krejcikova. I feel she's been practicing lately. She is coming back from an injury. This is a match she should beat Zaveska on. So I like Barbara Krejcikova to win this. Again, guys, if you have listened so far, please hit the like button. This will be a long video. We are covering the first round draw of the Wimbledon. And guys, I will have one lock for you. Make sure you listen to the video for this one lock. Yes, I have one lock that will guarantee win for you. It's a free pick. Next match, Garbiñe Muguruza taking on Griti Minin. And these two ladies have never played before. Again, matchmakers doing a good job of putting new competition against each other. Muguruza, not a good grass player. She's lost. She's only 1-2 this year. Overall, she does have a winning record, though. She did win Wimbledon in 2017. Minin, 13-9 on grass, 1-3 this year. Muguruza's having a rough year altogether. Muguruza, she's only won 3 of her last 10, and that concerns me. But Minin as well. This is a match where I like Muguruza to win. She is playing a tougher competition. This is a match she should win. I'm very comfortable seeing Muguruza through to the round of 64. Alright, next up, Sloane Stephens versus Quinn and Zang. Again, they're doing a great job with these matchups. These two just played in Charleston. However, that was clay. Zang won. She won that. It took 3 sets. She won 2-1. Zang on grass 0-2. This is her first time playing on grass. She spent much of her career traveling Europe playing on clay. Much better clay player. Sloane Stephens, 23-17 on grass. Only 0-1 this year, losing to who's that? Krunick. Sloane Stephens, look, it's hit or miss. You never know what you're going to get, but she does play her best tennis at the majors. I mean, she's only won 4 of her last 10 matches. That match she lost against Katie Swan, horrible match, and then she lost to golf in the quarterfinals of the French Open. Quinn and Zang, much better, won 7 of her last 10. I think Quinn and Zang, I think her power is going to be a little bit too much for Sloane. This is a match Sloane can win, but I would take Quinn and Zang to beat Sloane Stephens again. I hate to see Sloane Stephens go in the first round, but it's just a match that I don't think it's a good matchup for Sloane. It's just a bad matchup. Sloane uses her athletic ability, she can win this match. So I just hate to pick against Sloane, but I do think Quinn and Zang will win. And to be sure, I would take Quinn and Zang as the underdog to win at least one set. That's a pretty good pick, so you gotta like that. Next up, Bianca Andreescu. And look, she did really good today. Congratulations to Bianca. Make sure you guys tweet her. Let her know, look, you are a champ. Hold your head up high. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're young. You got your whole career ahead of you. Like Caroline Garcia said, you're very young. You'll make more championships. But Becca's on grass. She's only 5-5, 3-2 this year. She hasn't played grass in actually 4 years, so that's pretty shocking. But she's won her last 3. She's come through qualifiers. Other than that, she hasn't done much. Look, I don't want to spend much time on this. Bianca Andreescu is in really good form. She had the chance to win that match today. If she could have held serve, she would have won a 5-2 in the second set. She would have most definitely, in my opinion, won the championship there. Bianca's going to win this match, and I'd like her to do it in straight sets. She's looking too good and too strong right now. Next matchup, not going to spend much time. I like Elena Rabinkina to take out Coco Vandeweghe in straight sets. And next up, we got Shelby Rogers and Petra Martic. Petra Martic, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I love her. She's vegan. She takes care of her body. She's always fit. But she has not looked good on grass. She's 0-2 this grass season. Overall, she's 29-22 on grass. I thought she would do a little better. Shelby Rogers is 4-3 on grass. Much more active this grass season. These two ladies have played. Both came in 2021. They've split the head-to-head. Martic winning in Rome and the Yarra Valley Classic. Rogers won that in straight sets. That was on grass. Rogers does have a win on grass over Martic. Rogers in her last 10, I mean, she's won 6 of her last 10, some pretty big names. She beat Marie Bouzkova, pretty good defensive player. Martic has lost 4 in a row since her win over Annette Kontaveit in Rome. She hasn't done anything, and this is a matchup where, I mean, she's lost to Baraj, Krunik. I can see the loss to Senekova and Bianca Andreescu. Those are respectable, but there's no way I can back Martic. I don't like Shelby Rogers as a 1.7 favorite, but I would have to take Shelby Rogers to win that match. Martic just hasn't looked good. Can Martic win this match? She definitely can. She's fit, she's athletic, but she hasn't looked good on grass. I have to go with Shelby Rogers to just hit her off the court with their backhand. And I just want to be honest, that's not a match I'm comfortable with. I do think Martic, if she plays how she's supposed to, she should beat Shelby Rogers as an underdog. But she just hasn't looked good, so you can't back her to this is about form. Next match, Kukova and Bogasi. These two ladies, they never played each other, and I mean, Kukova, I love her backhand. It's very strong. So, but again, these ladies are not good on grass. Grass is the shortest season, and a lot of ladies that just don't practice it, especially if you're outside of the UK. I mean, Bogasi 0-2 on grass, and look, this is a matchup. Kukova's a more experienced player, but she's only won 3 of her last 10. I mean, Bogasi, at least she's winning matches, 5 of her last 10. Kukova is playing the better competition, but this is a matchup where Kukova, she's a sizable favorite, and I just think I would have to take Bogasi to beat Kukova. She doesn't look good on grass. She hasn't looked good. Kukova should win, but I'm going to go with the underdog there. She hasn't looked good. And remember, guys, if you have listened so far, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I post these videos. This here is the first round preview and prediction video of Wimbledon. Stay tuned. I have one guaranteed lock coming up. Again, if you listen so far, please hit the like button. Dart and Masterova. These two ladies have never played each other. Again, matchmakers doing a good job. Dart 30-38. Look, I covered it for every match she plays on grass. She loses one. I guess the good news is she lost to Kvitova, so that's probably a good sign that she's going to win one here. Masterova on grass, 0-1, no experience at all. I like Dart at the very reasonable price to win this matchup here. Dart's been playing a lot tougher competition, and I think that's the match she's going to win. The next matchup here is going to be pretty darn amazing. This I will definitely be watching. I'll probably cover this matchup live as well. Jessica Pegula, the AFC versus Donna Vekic. Donna Vekic is just getting a tough draw. And These two ladies have never played head-to-head. Donna Vekic, though, she's very active, winning. She's 7-3 on grass, winning her last 7 matches. Recent loss to Petra Kvitova in Eastbourne. Jessica Pegula, we have not seen her this grass season. Overall, she's 15-15 on grass, and again, she's won 7 of her last 10. This is a matchup where I'm going to take this match to go over. I think Vekic, just being active on grass, she's going to be able to give Jessica Pegula fits. However, I do know Pegula, she's working, she's practicing, and this is the match I think Pegula will win, but I do think it's going to go over. I do not think it's going to be easy for Pegula. Vekic could even upset. Paula Badosa, and again, hasn't been active on grass here. She's going to be facing Chirico, and Paula Badosa said, look, she does not want to face Serena Williams, and it seems like the matchmakers, all the people that had comments about Serena Williams, they put her in her pathway. So all the ladies that said they didn't want to face Serena might actually have to face her if she gets out. Paula Badosa, she's 1-1 this year on grass, 11-10 overall on grass. Chirico is 5-6 on grass, but 3-0 this year. I do like Paula Badosa to win this match, but it's going to take a while to figure her out. So I like the first set to go over 9.5 games, but I do see Paula Badosa winning this in straight sets. And our next matchup, Bara Maria, she's going to be taking on Chloe Paquette. And Chloe Paquette, she's versatile. She's got a very tricky style, although she just hasn't been winning. She only won 4 of her last 10. That's a lot of lower level competition. I mean, Bara won their only meeting last year at Valencia. Went 3 sets. But Bara, again, not good on grass. She has a losing record. She's actually 2-5 on grass, but Bara's a much better player. I do like Bara to beat Paquette, but not a match I would watch. But I do think Bara just has enough skills to pay the bill. She should get that win. Next match, Anna Bogdan and Diana Yastremska. These two ladies have played twice already. Yastremska winning both of those matchups, the most recent coming in Lyon on hard, and that was a good match. Anna Bogdan really, I felt Anna Bogdan's level dropped a little bit with all everything going on with Yastremska's country. I felt that Anna Bogdan had a little bit of pity, and that's a match she could have won. Anna Bogdan's 11-11 on grass, and Yastremska is 17-13 on grass. Yastremska's has some pretty good wins in her last 10, but she's lost 6 of her last 10. Anna Bogdan has split her last 10 5-5. I like Yastremska as the decent favorite in this matchup, and I'm pretty confident Yastremska will win this match on grass. And just want to say again, thank you guys. If you've listened so far, please hit the like button, hit the notification button, so when I post a video, you will be notified. This is a preview and prediction video, guys. If you just tune in, I'm going to cover the first half of the draw in this video. 32 matches covered in this video. Preview and predictions. I'm giving you winners on all 32 matches. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to give you 32 predictions as well. This match, though, stay tuned. This video, stay tuned. I will have one lock that will guarantee to win for you. Alright, Kvitova, Jasmine Poliani. This is a tough match for Kvitova. Jasmine, short center of gravity, very fast, not good on grass. Jasmine's 4-9 on grass, hasn't played yet this year. The head-to-head, Kvitova leads 2-love, and Kvitova's playing very, very good. Look, 5-1 this year on grass. He's 66-22 overall on grass. Just won the Eastbourne title. Great path to victory. She's on a 5-match win streak. She now has a winning record. She is 15-13 on the year. Came into Eastbourne 10-13. Poliani on a 3-match win streak. Hasn't played since the French Open, but she's rested. I do like Kvitova to win this match in straight sets. She's just going to come out with heat-seeking missiles. That's going to be way too much for little Jasmine Poliani, and I don't see Jasmine getting the victory here. She's going to be up against too much, and it's unfortunate because I do want to see Jasmine do well, but this is just a bad draw for her. Next up, Camilla Giorgi and Frech. Camilla's look good, guys, and Magdalena Frech, look, you guys follow the channel, you know the controversy with Beatrice Haddad. I felt Frech could have had a chance to possibly win a title here, her first title. But Georgie, she's playing good on grass, and overall she's 56-30 on grass, pretty darn decent. And Magdalena's 28-17 on grass. Look, Georgie's putting together some wins here. She's won 6 of her last 10. She was on a 3-match win streak before losing to Ostapenko. Magdalena Fretch has only won 4 of her last 10. This match might go over. Fretch is not going to back down, but I do see Georgie winning a tight victory. But I see this match going over 21.5 games. I like the over in this match, but Georgie's the pick to win. And guys, I told you I would have a lock for you, and thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button, and this is the lock here that is coming up. I will also have a second video covering the second half of the first round draw. But this is your lock coming right here. We have Smedlova and Rebecca Peterson. These two ladies have played 3 times in the past. Smedlova owns a head-to-head 2-1. Both ladies have yet to play on grass this season, but Smedlova has dominated Rebecca Peterson on grass. Peterson is a good hard player, and I say it all the time. If you watch the channel, I'd tell you Rebecca Peterson can make it out of the first round draw of any Grand Slam except Wimbledon. This is a match where I like Smedlova on the spread. She's getting plus 2.5 games. That is going to be too many games facing someone that she is very comfortable beating. That's your lock. Enjoy. The next match we are going to cover Flipkens and Furless. Flipkens and Furless. And guys, with Flipkens on grass, I mean, she's 73-40. Very, very experienced, playing a novice on grass. 13-7 for Jamie. And look, Jamie, she's had some good wins on grass. She's beat Jessica Mchale, who is very tricky, very unconventional in the qualifiers. She has come up. But Flipkens, that huge win over Elise Mertens. She is representing Germany, and I like Flipkens to beat Furley. Very reasonable price, guys. Very, very reasonable price. And that, my friend, is your second lock. Surprise you with 2 locks. Thanks for listening to the video. You never know what you're gonna get. Those are your 2 locks: Smedlova plus 2.5 and Flipkens money line 2-1. Look, that is very reasonable. She's playing a novice that she's gonna just beat down on the grass, guys. And who do we have next here? Mchale and Simona Halep. Little Simona. Guys, I love Simona. She has heart and fight, determination and grit. One of my favorite players, and of course we all know she beat Serena Williams here in Wimbledon before. But Mchale, I don't know if she is very healthy. It's going to be tough backing her. She's 17-10 on grass. Simona Halep is 43-17 on grass, going deep in Wimbledon before winning it. She loves playing here. Simona's won 7 of her last 10 matches. Mchale's won 5 of her last 10. We haven't seen her since Berlin. This is a match where I like Simona Halep to win. Reasonable price, I like Simona Halep on the money line. Alright, this draw is almost over. This is the first half of the first round draw. Stay tuned for the second video. I'll cover the second half. I've given out 2 locks in this video. Make sure you watch the video for those picks. If you've listened so far, please hit the like button. This next match I'm not going to spend much time on at all. Coco Gauff versus Gabriela Elena Rus. And look, Gabriela, she can't even get the ball in play. Her service is horrible. Her service game is horrible. Coco Gauff is going to run circles all around her. We saw her, she did well in the Berlin WTA 500. Rus is just not on her level. I'm sorry, guys. Rus had a pretty good ITF career, but Coco Gauff, junior champion, and she's going to win this match. Straight sets. Take her straight sets. It's going to be a blowout. You know, take Coco Gauff on the spread. I see Rus even quitting. That's another lock. Take Coco Gauff straight sets. Who's next? That is Shuck and Buzarmescu. These 2 ladies have never played before. And look, Mchale, she's 20-15 on grass. Shuck is 3-2 on grass. You know, no real experience. Mchale's won won 6 of her last 10. Shuck has also won 6 of her last 10. This is a matchup where I'm just going with Mchale. She's more experienced. She is 15 years older than Shuck, but I like the experience to go. So I like Shuck on the money. Lauren Davis, she's going to be taking on Lauren Davis is going to be taking on Madison Brengle. And these two ladies, look, they've played a ton of times together. I mean, Madison Brengle is 42 and 38 on grass, very experienced. Lauren Davis, 33 and 30. These two ladies have played 5 times. That's right. With Madison Brengle owns the head 3-2. She owns the head at 3-2, and she's a slight underdog here. Lauren Davis has not looked good, but Madison Brengle has lost 6 of her last 10. She's lost 4 in a row. I mean, look, this is a matchup I wouldn't be watching. Lauren Davis is the slight favorite, to be honest with you. I mean, just having faced Madison Keys, I'll be honest, this match can go either way. It's basically a pick 'em to go either way. I'd probably take Brengle. I take Brengle just being the underdog because the line is just so close. I take the underdog. I go with Brengle. Lauren Davis she doesn't look good, man. You never know what you're gonna get. I take Brengle to win. I'm not gonna watch that match. I wouldn't even take Brengle to win. Alright, so this is gonna be the last bracket we cover. This is half of the first round draw for Wimbledon. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to cover the second half of the draw. That's right, the bottom half of the draw. This next match, Amanda Anisimova versus Wang. Both ladies have won 7 of her last 10. Amanda Anisimova, she's only 7 and 6 on grass. Wang is 8 and 5 on grass, 3 and 2 this year on grass. These two ladies have never played each other before. This is a matchup that I think it's going to go over. My prediction is the over 21.5 games, but I do think Amanda Anisimova will pull it out. Wang has a chance to upset Amanda. Amanda, I just don't like her effort lately. I don't think she plays. I don't think she gives her all. But I like it over. I like it to go over 21.5 games, and I would take Amanda to win, although that's not a match I would watch. Cerebrus Turmoil versus Christina Mchale. These two ladies have played before. They've split the head-to-head. Bogota in 2019, Turmoil took that, and in Tokyo 17, Mchale took that. Cerebrus Turmoil, very active on grass this year, playing doubles. In terms of singles, she's only 1 and 1, but overall she's 20 and 16 on grass. Mchale, 32 and 35, has a losing record on grass. In terms of form, Cerebrus Turmoil, she's won 6 of her last 10. Mchale split 5 of her last 10, but Mchale's on a 5-match win streak, having coming through qualifiers. I like the win over Kuzmova, and this is a matchup where I think Mchale is going to give Cerebrus Turmoil a run for her money. I take Mchale on the upset there. Who is next there? The GOAT/GOAT, Serena Williams. Guys, I'm going to do a video on Serena Williams and her press conference anticipating Wimbledon. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up. And Serena Williams is next, but let's come back to Serena. We'll do her last. And again, stay tuned for, I'm going to do a video on Serena Williams and her press conference, just to kind of let you know where she's at. But Cerebrus and Katie Boulter. And this is going to be a good match here. Cerebrus, look, it's going to be another lock here, guys. This is going to be another lock. Cerebrus on grass, she's 4 and 1. Hasn't played at all on grass this year. And Katie Boulter is 7-3 on grass, 31 and 25 overall. And Cerebrus has won only 3 of her last 10 matches. Katie Boulter has won 7 of her last 10 matches. Katie Boulter is on fire. And these two ladies have played before. Buell owns the head-to-head. This is going to give you a lot of opportunity to take who I'm about to say is going to win this matchup. Guys, let me know what do you think of Buell. Let me know what you think of her game in the comments. This is a match that I like Katie Boulter to win the first set. She's minus 300 to win the first set, but I think she's going to win it. everyone's laying, you know, minus 5-1 odds on Katie Boulter to beat Burrell. If Burrell plays her best, she might have a chance, but I don't think Burrell is going to beat Katie Boulter. Boulter's playing too good right now. I think the line's ridiculous, though. Don't touch it. That line's way too ridiculous, but I do think Katie Boulter will. And let's see, Martinsova versus Pliskova. And Pliskova, look, she had some things to say about Serena Williams, saying, look, don't get your expectations up. She hasn't played in almost a year. That's a very long time to not play competitive tennis. Don't get your hopes up. And I thought that was kind of out of line for her to, I mean, I would have kept it short and simple. I wouldn't really went into that in depth. You don't know what Serena, she could have been practicing, she could have been playing, inviting players over, who knows. But I just thought she said a little too much. But Pliskova's 63-30 on grass, and Martinsova's 22-21 on grass. And keep it short and sweet. I do think Pliskova will win this matchup. Martinsova has the ability to make it exciting, though. It's not a matchup that I think Pliskova is just going to blow her away. She is a 2.8-1 favorite, so I do like Pliskova on the money line. That's a pick that if she serves well, she could win that in straight sets. Alright, let's get to Serena Williams. I've already given you 2 locks in this video. Only 2 locks, guys. So enjoy those 2 locks. And this next match is the great Serena Williams versus Tan. Look, the matchmakers, I'll be honest with you, they gave Serena a pretty decent halfway. She would have to get through Coco Gauff and of course Iga Swiatek and Pliskova if they happen to meet. But Serena Williams, look, there's no activity. She hasn't played. So her form, look, we saw her play doubles, and one thing we were able to take away from her form is that her serve is on point. I think her serve, Tan has only won 4 of her last 10, but she's been active though. I mean, decent. Anna Bogdan, Bronzetti, Alison Van Upwood, which is the most recent loss he had. But overall on grass, Tan is 3-2 this year, 4-3 overall. Serena Williams on grass is 107-15. This is a match where I'm going to take Serena Williams as a 3-1 favorite, and again, I would take that as another lock, guys. Those are the picks for this first half draw of the first round. Stay tuned for my next video. We're going to do the second half draw of the first round. That's 32 more matches. I gave you 2 locks in this video. Enjoy those 2 locks, and the next video I have 1 lock where if I had to just pick 1 pick, that's going to be in the next video. If I have 1 pick for you guys to take, it's going to be in the next video. And if you only take 1 pick this entire first round, take this pick that's coming up in the next video. Stay tuned for that. This has been Good Energy, guys. We are